Aquarius. This is your June 2025 monthly reading. And what's going to be highlighted for you this month, this Saturn retrograde in Pisces on June 29th, is going to highlight your finances and soul purpose. So your relationship with abundance is transforming. It's time to create with trust and not logic. And you're being guided to understand how money is energy and to rewrite your story and detach from scarcity programming and that mindset. Wonderful. So we have the Four of Wands coming out. So this is absolutely a new portal, a new chapter that you're beginning and opening. So you decide what that looks like, what you're going to have, and what's going to be available to you. We also have the Four of Diamonds. Yeah, so you're really planning and figuring that out. You're also being guided here to run things through your heart space as well as your crown chakra. So you're being guided to kind of trust more and to work on that manifestation piece of things, because we know that we're creating our own reality every second of the day, and that the energy you're putting out is the energy that you're receiving back. So if there are things you're desiring, connect with your crown chakra as well as your heart chakra. Don't just like think from a logical perspective of like, oh, I need A, B, and C. Well, the universe can give you A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. They can give you everything. You know what I'm saying? So just be open to that and see like how you feel, what it feels like, and what you're desiring, and then provide that to the universe from a heart center type of space, because we know you're already running it through your logical mind. We know that, but just incorporate that heart chakra in there and lead with your heart. We also have the Ace of Cups here as well. So there could be opportunity here for you to connect with someone. This is a little off topic, but if you're desiring love, that could be an option for you here. This is also about just new opportunities here as well. So there's new beginnings, new opportunities, and you really have the chance to be fulfilled here emotionally. Okay, so that's why we're also promoting here, like run it through your heart space here with these new things, this new path that you're going down, these new chapters you're opening. We also have the Six of Swords. So you are also like taking all of these lessons that you've learned and you're applying them to these new beginnings. So, I mean, it can't get any better than that. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you have everything that you already need within you to be successful. And as a result of this, with the Four of Wands here, that's going to equal success and fulfillment and happiness anyway. So we know that that is the end result. Already, we can say that up front. It's just about the journey here and how long it's going to take you to get there. And that's not something that you should focus on either. This is really about the process, the journey that you're on and that you're taking, and the lessons that you're learning along the way, and the experience that you're having along the way, because that's what's most important. We also have the Ten of Diamonds here. So we have more success, more prosperity, more abundance. We have a strong financial foundation set. So you are putting in the inspired action that's leading to success, and that's leading to the fulfillment here that you're looking for. So that's wonderful. Okay, let's get a little bit of oracles here. So we have inspiration. So absolutely find what inspires you. And we said that as this new chapter is opening, you get to decide what that looks like. So include things that make you feel inspired, that make you feel passionate, that make you feel creative, that make you feel happy, that make you feel content and fulfilled. Okay. So let's look at some challenges. So we do have the Nine of Pentacles here coming up as a challenge. Okay, so you may be just you may have a couple of setbacks here as a part of this new journey opening, or you may fear that in some way. So if this is going to require you taking another look at your budget, you may want to just go ahead and do that. Don't be afraid of that. Don't view that as a challenge for you, because there's likely going to be some valuable information there if you do that. And you might say like, okay, you know what? I do have these 4 subscriptions that I'm paying for that but we can cut that out because we're not even watching that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's going to be ways and things that you find you can do to set to set yourself up in a position to be more successful and to achieve your goals quicker. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Knight of Wands. See, when they do this, like diamonds, crystals, all of that, then you got to figure out what that means, but we're good here. So Knight of Wands. So we have creativity, enthusiasm, bravery, courageousness, and these are things that you might find you need to find here this month here. But you got this. Like, you're highly intelligent, skilled. You know that anything you set your mind to, you can accomplish and achieve. And again, you know everything's already within you. You already have it. You're already the person that you're becoming and desiring to be. You're already at the destination here. It's just reality catching up to that. So we also have the Eight of Wands here as well. So you may get some sort of communication coming through to you as well. So this could be a positive communication, or this could be one, if you're not viewing it as positive, trust and know that it is actually a blessing for you. So it may be a blessing in disguise. It may be. There's also this opportunity here. So you may have like a lot of things going on here and a lot of things that you want to pursue, a lot of changes, adjustments that you want to make, but you're being guided to really narrow that down and refine that so that you're only focusing on a couple things here that you feel comfortable with focusing on. So if you take on too much or you make too many changes that are too drastic, then you're not likely to, it's going to take a little bit longer for you to get there, because you may have more setbacks if you don't do something that's realistic and that you feel comfortable with. Okay, so what else? Okay, so we have the Hermit here. So you're also going to want to ensure that you get in those moments of reflection and introspection here, because this is a lot going on here with new chapters and all of these different options and all these different paths that you can go down. It is a lot, and you may want to take those moments and take that time to do your meditation, to do your yoga, to take a walk, to sit in nature. Okay, so allow that time for you to replenish and refill your cup so that you can make decisions from the best possible place and be in the best possible energy when you're making decisions. Okay, so definitely get those self-care practices in. What else do we have here? So we have you not taking action when there's feelings of resistance. Wonderful, wonderful message here, because we know that you can go down a lot of paths here. You got a lot of things going on. So you have to go by how you feel. And that's why we said initially, like, run things through your heart space here as well as your logical mind. Because we know you got that, you figured it out, you've done the calculations, you've done the research and all of that, and you know what is most logical to do. But you got to go by how you're feeling about it, how it makes you feel as well, okay? All right. So let's look at some underlying fears here. So we have the Page of Wands here. Okay, so bravery, courageousness. So you may have to find that, or you may feel like a little unsure about whether you're able to do this, whether you're able to go on this mission here, whether you're able to make these adjustments and changes. So that's not unusual, it's not uncommon. So I'm just helping you to see these so that you can allow them to come to the surface and you can address them and get rid of them. Because if the universe is seeing these things as fears that you have, because you're operating on that vibration and frequency where these things exist, then that is what it's going to mirror back to you. You may be saying like, yeah, I opened a new chapter, I'm a new person now, bring me things, universe, but you're not feeling it, you still have these underlying fears, then that's what the universe is going to connect with. Okay, because it's like unsure. It's like, well, wait a minute, underneath you're afraid. You're saying you don't want this. You're not sure if you can handle this. So, I'm going to hold off until you're absolutely sure. Okay, so that's how things work. So we also have this Knight of Diamonds. So that's Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, so you may be just try not to overthink things here, okay? If you have a path, you're open to it, it feels good, you feel like it's right for you, then just go for it. Take the leap and go for it, and know that it is truly about the journey, and that is so important here. And I know, like, I keep saying that because that's what I keep hearing, and that's what I keep being told to tell you, is that really, really, really stay in the present moment and stay grounded in the present moment and focus on the present moment. Okay. And we also have this Two of Pentacles here. Okay, so there may be a little bit of uncertainty about just all of these options going on, and if you do, we talked about like focus in on just a couple areas here. You may still have that fear of like, okay, can I do that? I know I'm only gonna work on 3 things here, but can I do that? Am I brave enough to do that? Am I able to handle that? Am I able to be successful and execute? Am I able to take the steps and complete the milestones toward the outcome? You may still have that underlying fear. Okay. So let's move to some outcomes and get you some advice. So we have the Page of Swords here. So yeah, absolutely. You're going to step into the bold, powerful, courageous, brave person that you are. Okay? You're going to be seeing things clearly. You're going to be confident. And you taking a straightforward, direct approach is going to result in success for you. Okay? What else? We have the Seven of Swords here. Okay, so you may find that the quicker you're able to adjust and the quicker you're able to make changes, the quicker you're able to let go of things that aren't serving you, the quicker you're able to leave the past behind and not focus on it, the quicker you're going to see results. So if you're able to do that, that'll make things easier. That'll make the path smoother for you. So just know that. And if it's not happening as smoothly, then it's time to consider, like, is this right for me? Do I need to make adjustments? Do I need to make some changes to ensure that I am aligned with my authentic self? So it's no worries there, and just trust that you're on the right path and you're not going to make the wrong decision. It's just all about the experiences that you have as a result of what you put out into the universe. We also have this Knight of Swords here. So again, with the courageousness, the bravery, being bold and daring, and just moving forward here, showing that strength, showing the universe that you are powerful, and you know that you got this, and you know that it is already yours. That's the energy, that's the frequency that you're moving to here. We also have the Eight of Pentacles as well. So you are also here perfecting those skills, continuing to work, continuing to grow, continuing to move forward towards your dreams and desires here. So that is wonderful. So you are stepping into your power here and completing that work to achieve your goals. So we have you knowing the unknown, embracing whatever comes to you regardless of what it is, because you know that it's going to be for your highest good and that you're going to learn from it exactly what you need to learn from it. We also have you breathing through the tension, doing some breath work here when things get a little out of hand or you're feeling a little out of control here. Like, yeah, there's just way too much going on for me right now. Take those moments of solitude. Do some meditation, do breath work, go for a walk. Do any other self-care practices, do yoga, go exercise. Whatever it is that makes you feel good, that helps you to stay grounded and centered in the moment, is what you're being guided to do at those times. Because you absolutely are strong enough to persevere and be successful. So we have you receiving downloads and understanding them and trusting them. And I feel like this is really aligned to what the overall message is here this month, about you learning more about yourself and your purpose here and what you came here to do. So you're going to receive more and more downloads, more and more messages, and you're going to recognize yourself being divinely guided toward the path for you, toward your life purpose. Okay, I love that. And I'm also hearing that there is soul family. So there may be actual ancestors that you have, or soul family friends from the other side, from the spirit realm, that are sending you unconditional love and support and encouragement. And they're there for you whenever you need them. So even just thinking of them, they can come through just by you thinking of them. Okay, so ask for that support, ask for that guidance. You also have your higher self and source and your guides as well. And then in the material world here, the 3D, you have soul family available to you. So there may be like a coach or mentor, or just a community that you enjoy being in. Just anyone that has your best interest in mind here may have some wisdom and knowledge for you. Okay, what else? Okay, let's go here really quickly here. So we have divination with prophecy and your destiny. Okay, so that is what you're working towards. So we're gonna leave it here because this does align back to what we were speaking of, as far as this is what you came here to do. And this is you going through that journey and that process of remembering who you are, remembering why you came here, and remembering your power. I'm loving that. So let me see, I'm going to do one more here. So we have you being very close to achieving your goals. So keep working, keep going for your dreams. And if you feel at any time it's not aligning, explore that. Explore that. Don't stop. Explore that. Understand why it's not aligning and what it's teaching you. What are you to learn from that? And you can adjust. Use that information as data to adjust so that you do feel aligned and you do feel you're back on your path and moving towards and completing your life purpose. And then we have courage. Wonderful. So you knowing and trusting that you're safe and recognizing that fear is just an illusion. And there's nothing that can stop you because you already have it. You already are the person that you're desiring to be and that you're meant to become. So this is you observing yourself like get to that point and have these experiences to get to that place that you're already at. All right, and this is also a message here. If you do need to set some boundaries, absolutely do that. There's nothing wrong with setting healthy boundaries, and you know what healthy means. You know what you're willing and accepting of. So anytime that you do need to set some boundaries, you're being guided to absolutely do that. For some of you, like, you may have struggled with that a little bit and felt like if you do that, then there will be judgments against you, or things will change or go in a different direction. And sometimes that is the case, but it's like you may be being drained in some way, or they don't have your best interest in mind. They're not utilizing you as a resource in a fair and just way. So that may result in you needing to say, like, look, I'm not allowing you to take advantage of me any longer. This is the space that I need, and you cannot come past that space here. Okay, so yeah, do that in a healthy way and what's best for you. Okay, Aquarius, so those are the messages I have for you. Have a wonderful month. Take care.